empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
It's Super Sunday, guys, and the focus is on the two top teams on this Super Sunday. Ipswich Town, Arsenal, and Leicester Liverpool are today's two Super Sunday games. One team is very close to the Premier League title. The other team is in a Champions League pursuit. All the action on the Premier League coming up.
Time for cities and towns to start dreaming again. Walking in the footsteps of giants. Incredible! I do not believe my eyes. This is
Well, folks, we are back once again, folks. Super Sunday time, and a very good afternoon to you, folks. And welcome back aboard here, folks, to Real Football. My name is Tom, and I'll bring you the watch-along service for Ipswich Town to take on Arsenal live in the Premier League. If you do are watching the replay, please do make sure that you are leaving a like on the stream, hit that subscribe button if you are new, and thank you very much indeed, folks. I appreciate you here today. Kickoff is coming your way at Portman Road for the Tractor Boys against Arsenal at 2 o'clock. So Premier League action on Super Sunday then, as per usual, at the usual kickoff time slots. And for the Arsenal, it is one heck of a chance tonight to get some Premier League points on the board. And to turn away a little bit from the Champions League, because we are so focused on the Champions League, and Ashik's here. Yeah, okay. But yeah, no, seriously, we've got to stay focused on the Champions League, and obviously the Premier League comes in as a bit of a spanner in the works in that, because obviously, you know, when you've got big Premier League games happening, you know, such as games against Newcastle, such as games against Liverpool, such as games like today even, you know, with Champions League games in midweek, it can really make you have to decipher where you focus. And obviously we've made ourselves look bad in the Premier League, you know, of recent weeks. And we've not had a great season, have we? But no, tonight we've got, this afternoon we've got this game at Portman Road. And then we've got another one as well coming up in midweek, which is against Palace. So that's 2 Premier League games there. If we can get 6 points on the board, you know, that'd be key, because for us, we need to cement ourselves in the second place. I don't feel as though there's any way we can stop Liverpool winning the title. But what we need to do is really put in some good Premier League performances, because we're not playing next weekend, all right? Our game against Palace has been rescheduled. So we've got today and we've got Wednesday. Let's get 6 points on the board. Let's get 2 good performances in. Let's try and get some clean sheets as well. And just get ourselves 6 points on the board, cement ourselves in the second place. And in the Premier League context, move on to next season, because there is nothing left for us to grab here. You know what I mean? We're qualified for Champions League. We might even win the Champions League this year. So for us, just get 6 points on the board. You know, let's have a bit of fun today. You know, let's make it an enjoyable watch. You know what I mean? Because Ipswich is so poor at home. So let's take advantage of that. Let's just make sure that we get points and points on the board today and get in a good performance. 2 good performances. You know what I mean? And then after Wednesday, we've got 6 days, I think, until we play next. After Wednesday, so we play again on Wednesday, and then it's 6 days, because we're not playing at the weekend. Next weekend, we play on Tuesday against PSG. 2 good performances, 6 days off, ready to go. We need to do our best against PSG, because the Champions League is our only chance to win silverware, and we need to take that seriously. That is what I'm saying to you guys. But I want to see good performances in the Premier League, and I want to see wins, and I also don't want us to drop below second place, because that's our standard. So today, yeah, as I said, I want to see two good performances. I want to see 6 points on the board. I want to see some clean sheets, because yeah, once again, yeah, I mean, once Wednesday's done against Palace, 6 days off, and then we play PSG. So let's get 2 good performances in. Let's get 2 good performances in the next 4 days, and then be ready for PSG. And we need to do our very, very best against PSG, and we know we do, because the Champions League is it. That is what we have. The Champions League is our only way to say, well, look, we've won a trophy, so Liverpool. And again, I don't want it to come down to the Champions League. However, that is where we are. It's been an unfortunately terrible Premier League season for us. And we need to go again next season. And I do want to see us, really, really go for the title. I want us to win the Premier League title next season. But for this season, it's just about points on the board, maintaining second place, and focusing on the Champions League. So, for me, I want us to beat Ipswich and Palace by good margins, and I want to see 2 clean sheets. But I also want to see players rested, ready for PSG. Okay, let's have a look at the other 2 o'clock kickoffs that are taking place on this Super Sunday. There's Manchester United who take on Wolves, kicking off at 2 o'clock. And Fulham are taking on Chelsea, kick off once again at 2 o'clock for that West London derby. Looking to the league table. I just want to get the elephant out of the room right now. If Ipswich win today, Liverpool will win the Premier League. If Ipswich win today, Liverpool win the Premier League. So if Ipswich win, huge impact, of course, at the top of the table, and they can move themselves up to 24 points, and that would put them 6 points clear of Leicester City and to within 11 points of Wolverhampton Wanderers. And for Arsenal, of course, it's a chance to move on to 66 points. That would put us to within 10 points of Liverpool, depending on their result later against Leicester, and it would also put us, I think, around about 7 points clear of Newcastle and 8 points clear of Manchester City, and then 9 points clear of Nottingham Forest and Aston Villa. Let's move on to Fulham against Chelsea, the West London derby. Well, Fulham can overtake their West London rivals. Can't overtake their West London rivals. But with a singular point, they can move level on points with AFC Bournemouth. By goal difference, they would stay in 9th. If they get the 3 points, though, they'll be on 51 points to within 3 points of Chelsea and into 8th. Chelsea can move themselves level on points with Aston Villa and Nottingham Forest. Their goal difference of plus 17 would see them move up to 5th until Nottingham Forest play against Spurs on Monday. Finally, Manchester United can move themselves onto 39 points. With a draw against Wolverhampton Wanderers today, that would move them 1 point clear of Everton, who lost yesterday to Manchester City in unusual fashion. With the 3 points, they can move on to 41 points and to win 3 points of Crystal Palace. As for Wolves, with a singular point, their better goal difference compared to West Ham after they drew to Southampton yesterday would mean they can move up the table and to 16th, moving West Ham down to 17th. But if they get the 3 points, they can move level on points with Everton and Manchester United. And if they win by, I believe, about 8, they can also move themselves as high as 13th. So Wolverhampton Wanderers with the opportunity to make a massive league table jump today. Quick check on the team news then before we kick off at Portman Road. Arsenal are in the home kit. Ipswich are also in the home kit. Big one at Portman Road. And Ipswich have never beaten Arsenal in the Premier League before, which is a rather sweetening fact and stat. It is 2 draws, 9 wins for the Arsenal, 5 at home, 4 away. The previous results are 1-1, 1-0, 2-0 Arsenal was our last win at Portman Road, 2-0 to the Arsenal at Highbury, and then this season the Emirates. It was a rather poor game for us. We only managed to put 1 past the Tractor Boys. My prediction for this one is Ipswich Town 0, Arsenal 2. Let me know your predictions down below in the chat. I believe Fulham will win the West London derby by 3-1 against Chelsea. And I'm also going to go for a Manchester United 2-1 win over Wolves. So Leicester, I've just been told by Kelly Cates on Sky that Leicester City will be relegated from the Premier League if they fail to beat Liverpool today. That's huge. Ipswich won't be relegated, but they can affect the title race if they win. And hopefully that does not happen. Team news check then, over we go. Alex Palmer is in goal for Ipswich, a back four today of Leif Davis, Jacob Greaves, Dara O'Shea, and Axel Twenzabe plays behind a midfield split into two parts, a defensive two of the captain, Sam Morsey, and Jens Kayuste, playing behind the attacking three of former West Ham man Ben Johnson, alongside Julio Enciso and Jack Clark leading the front there by himself. Is your lone striker today of George Hurst. On the bench is Christian Walton, Luke Wolfenden, Cameron Burgess, Ben Godfrey, Santo Boniface, Jack Taylor, Massimo Luongo, and Connor Chaplin, as well as Liam Delap. For the Gunners, it is David Raya in goal. Way! A back four of William Saliba, Ben White, Benny Blanco back in the team today. He is in place, I believe, of Yurian Timber, Alexander Zinchenko and Jakub Kivior also in that back four. I believe, though, that Zinchenko will more or less play a midfield type role. The midfield three is Martin Odegaard, Mikel Merino, and Declan Rice. Bend it like him. The front three is your standard front three, really. Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, and Leandro Trossard. And Partey, I believe, is being rested today. Yes, that is why Mikel Merino will appear in midfield. But I'm sure at some point in the game, Partey will come on so that Mikel Merino can go up front. And I would believe that Trossard would drop back into attacking midfield. On the bench is Neto, Kieran Trippier, Yurian Timber, Partey, as I've already said, Jack Henry Francis, a youth, Miles Lewis-Skelly, Ethan Nwaneri, Raheem Sterling, the dinosaur who is going back to Chelsea, and Nathan Butler Oyedeji. Right then, like I said, 2 games within 4 days, and as of Wednesday, 6 days off before PSG. Next weekend, there is no Premier League match for Arsenal. So a huge set of 2 games this Sunday and Wednesday coming up in preparation for our clash against Paris Saint-Germain. We can't win the Premier League, but we can win the Champions League. So let's make a good impression whilst we've got a Champions League break, but make sure that we are ready for anything that PSG can throw at us. 2-0 Arsenal. Clean sheet. I want a clean sheet. Got to build the momentum, I agree. You're going to rattle some people, are you? Absolutely. Come on there, Gunners. Champions League, ole, ole. Now, just remember, if Ipswich do win here today, which would be a shock because the only Premier League team that Ipswich Town have beaten at home is Chelsea. And that is not a surprise because Chelsea, as we know, are a clown club. But there you go. But if Ipswich Town do win today, Liverpool win the Premier League. Hazard's here. How you doing, Hazard? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. I disagree with that comment, Ashik B. Harry. We will finish PSG, hopefully, with all fingers crossed. So we're about to get going then. Here we go. Price boosts, by the way, today. Price boosted bet builder, pre-built. Arsenal to win by 2 or more. Over 10.5 corners and Saka to score. Saka is starting today as well. Let's see if he can. Liverpool game, we've also got a price boosted pre-build bet builder. It is Liverpool to win by 2 or more over 10.5 corners and Mo Salah to score. The ACCA insurance is going to be Arsenal, Fulham, Manchester United, Liverpool and Real Madrid to win 50p. We'll return £20.61 there. A 3-piece mini ACCA with no insurance. Arsenal, Fulham and Liverpool all to win. Will return £2.28 from 50p. And of course, our Coral Super Series is live and in play. Liverpool to win by exactly 3 goals against Leicester. The first goal to be scored between 10 and 20 minutes. 9 to 10 corners in that game. And 3 players to be carded. All selections correct on that one. And £100 will be claimed from Coral tomorrow. Come on the Gunners then. We're in the home kit. Portman Road. 2 Premier League games in 4 days. And then after these 2 Premier League games, a 6-day break before PSG. Let's get 2 clean sheets, 6 points, and 2 good performances on the board. And move on. Ready for PSG. It will be Julio Enciso, who I believe is on loan from Brighton, who is going to get us underway at Portman Road. And this afternoon's referee, I think it's Stuart Atwell. We're about to find out in a minute when we get a zoomed-in angle on him, but here we go. We're off and running. Come on, you Gunners. Flicks the FC. Well, there's one thing to say. If Ipswich do manage to pull off a miracle win, remember, by the way, guys, I'm going to reiterate this stat for you guys, just so the Liverpool fans don't get too excited. The only Premier League team that Ipswich Town have beaten at home is Clown Club Chelsea this season. But if Ipswich do get a victory here today, then Liverpool will win the Premier League. What's the news? Has Mo Salah died? I'm joking. I'm joking. No, I haven't heard the news. What's going on? Hopefully, we'll be celebrating the Champions League. DM, okay, tell me, yeah. It must be quite serious, blooming hell. It can't be an April Fool's because we're nearly at the end of April. Of course. Oh, okay, Flicks, yeah. Incorrect. You do not need to beat Leicester today. If Ipswich win, then that's it. You don't even need to win. You don't. You don't. Sky have already said it, mate. You don't. But we're going to get this job done anyway. Not according to Sky Sports, mate. It doesn't matter anyway. Because hopefully, the Arsenal are going to get the job done here. Let me just make sure that the Premier League notifications are disabled for today. And then we need to enable our SofaScore notifications for the Manchester United and the Fulham games. Yeah, we just need to get two. Like I said, I just want to see 2 wins here today. I do. That's all I'm asking for. Just 2 victories. You know what I mean? Over the next 4 days, 6 days off, ready to go for PSG. Odegaard. Back to him. Martinelli. Oh, it's behind him. Zinchenko. Not a bad ball, you know. Rice knocked it down. I'll tell you what, I don't know how this is possible, but this is the home kit, believe it or not, is the only eligible kit we're able to wear here today. We can't wear any of the away kits. And I'm a bit gutted about that. I wanted to see us go out in black again. But yeah, we can't wear either one of the away kits at Portman Road because both of them clash with the Ipswich home kit. Because Ipswich have got too dark of a shade of blue on their kit for it to not clash with the black kit. Oh, ball through for Cayuse. Raya did well. Yeah, well, look, it doesn't matter. You're going to win the title anyway, so just, yeah, leave it at that, mate. Yeah, congratulations, mate. Look, it's too late in the season now to start hanging on to the hope. You know what I mean? It's just not worth it. It's just not worth hanging on to the hope anymore. Just focus on the Champions League, and that's that. I will not. No, I'm not wearing a Liverpool shirt. No. You can fuck off, mate. I'm not wearing a bloody Liverpool shirt. Are you mad? I'd rather wear a Manchester United shirt. And I hate them. You can bog off, mate. I'm not wearing a Liverpool shirt. There's the corner. Come on. Rice. Marino. What a cross for Saka. Back into the centre. Martinelli got his head to it. I never made no promise. I ain't wearing a frigging Liverpool shirt. I'll wear a Manchester City shirt. That better not be a spoiler. Well, why are you spoiling things for, mate? You know I'm a minute and a half delayed, mate. Yeah, I know he is. I've just checked SofaScore. Any spoilers won't be tolerated. We only want notifications of Manchester United Wolves and Fulham Chelsea. How is that game not made telly, by the way? Forest 1-0. I tell you what. If Liverpool win the Premier League, I'll wear a Manchester City shirt. How about that? I'll wear a Manchester City shirt. That'd be all right. There's no hate between Arsenal and Man City, so I wouldn't mind. We're just friends that bicker. It's Manchester City or nothing, mate. It's Manchester City or nothing. Take it or leave it. Final offer. Okay. What? So you've made a deal, have you? Okay. If Liverpool win the Premier League, I will wear a Manchester City shirt. Why would I want to wear a Mansfield shirt? I mean, all right. First 10 minutes, not really done much. I'm ready for a goal, though. We should beat these lot by 4 or 5, really. I think it'll be 2-0 to... I'm going to go 2-0 to Arsenal today. And as an Ipswich fan, that's not... well, if you're an Ipswich fan, that ain't too bad either, really. Saka. Marino. Trossard plays on. Trossard. Through from Martinelli. Angles tight. And the referee has given a goal kick. I still don't know who it is. That's Craig Pawson. It might be Atwell, you know. I don't know. Who is it? Yeah, it's... is it? Was that Paul Tierney? I can't tell. I'm finding out who this ref is. I can't be asked. I don't know who it is. Details. It's Chris Kavanagh, for fuck's sake. Don't like Chris Kavanagh. I know you were joking. You mean Saka? He's done nothing. Yeah, he was awful against Real Madrid, but he got a goal, so there you go. Both legs, he was awful against Real Madrid. Okay, mate. I know you wouldn't. Win it back, win it back. Yep, Saliba, Rice. Said Ciso on the turn in a minute. And cut out by White. Here's Marino. Who the bloody hell's Pyramids United? Never heard of that before. Here's Trossard in. Yay. We're in front. Only took us 14 minutes. Not too bad. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Come on. It's not going to mean too much, but it's one step closer to a set of 3 points. Yeah, Odegaard poor with his touch. However, it falls to Trossard. It's in the back of the net. One 0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0. Of course, you'd say that. You had your little hopes, didn't you? They were going to beat us. Not going to happen, mate. Yeah, Ipswich Town are shite at home. Except for when they play Chelsea. The only team that Ipswich can function against at home is Chelsea. Don't even. I've been abusing Chelsea all week on social. Honestly, I don't know why, but I've just been abusing Chelsea all week on Instagram comments. It's been hilarious. Rattling up the Chelsea fans. I mean, they are a clown club, so... Zinchenko. Right, Andy, go on, Gabby. Right, left. Trossard, right. Looking for our second. It runs through to Palmer that time. Well, it is Derby Day in West London. It is the West London Derby at Craven Cottage. That one's still 0-0 between Fulham and Chelsea. Manchester United Wolves also had no goal alerts as of yet. Chenko Rice, Trossard. Benny White. Benny Blanco. Barely can get a start because Yuri and Timber is too good. Trossard. Ugh. No, mate. We have the right to refuse, and we refuse. We'll beat you though. We'll beat you. We'll beat you at Anfield. We'll give you a beating. Oh, blimey, that's allowed. Right, Fulham have taken lead against Chelsea. The West London derby has its first goal. Let's find out who's scored for Fulham. Let's have a look. Your Fulham goal scorer is going to be number... I don't have a number, but I have Alex Iwobi. It's Iwobi with a goal. Fulham are ahead against Chelsea in the West London derby. Clown Club Chelsea. Clown Club Chelsea. Clown Club Chelsea. Clown Club Chelsea. Already got out wide to Gabby. Would love a second here. Zinchenko. Rise to Kibio. Had a good first half, been largely dominant. I reckon second half will save a bit of energy for Palace on Wednesday because I want to see Palace get battered, to be fair. I would have been attending that game against Palace had Arsenal failed to qualify against Real Madrid. However, because Arsenal have qualified against Real Madrid, I will not attend the Palace game, and instead I will look to attend the PSG game, which I almost certainly will get a ticket to. Johnson. And back over by Clark. I have actually attended a game against Crystal Palace this season already. It was in the Carabao Cup on Wednesday, the 18th of December, precisely 7 days out from Christmas. And we won by 3-2. And then that was the point where we drew against Newcastle. And yeah, Martinelli, corner to be, came off to Anzebe. Come on. Nice and comfy, this. Time to get a second goal, though, I think. How I would love to just batter him today. 21 goals from set pieces. Not bad at all, is it? One more than Palace and Man U in all competitions. From Rice, it'll be another one. Yeah, that'll be the 2 free kicks from Rice that have sent that up a bit. Oh, the guy Marino made the run. Oh, he should have scored. Should have scored right on top of it. Marino just can't guide it. It's the back of the net. Might be a bit too high for him. Should be 2-0. I wonder if he lets it run for Trossard, he can head it maybe across and into the opposite top corner. Nevertheless. Great ball from Odegaard out wide to Martinelli and Zinchenko. It's a good cross. Palmer got a glove. Got to get on the end of that. Silly foul from behind. Marino on Enciso. Yeah, I'm surprised Kavanagh has not booked him, but he hasn't. So Chris Kavanagh likes to book Declan Rice. That's what it is. No, it's not. Ashik is a Liverpool fan, pretending to be an Ipswich fan. Oh, Marino and Saka. Clark and White wins it back. Come on then. Time for number 2, I think. Odegaard fed through. Trossard. Closed down by Morsey. Oh, well. Boo. Don't like that. Don't forget, Ipswich have only beaten Chelsea at home this season. They didn't even beat Southampton at home. Yes, Southampton even won at Portman Road. The only team that have been defeated at Portman Road by Ipswich in the Premier League is Chelsea. Have that. And Chelsea are a clown club. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They lost 2-0 to Liverpool at home. Oh no, Spurs you are. Yeah, I don't know what happened, mate, at Portman Road. I don't know what happened at Portman Road, but they beat you at they beat you at White Hart Lane. They beat you at White Hart Lane. But no, they lost 4-1 to Spurs, by the way. At Portman Road, Spurs won 4-1. Saka Marino, Martinelli, clean goal, 2-0. Come on. There'll be no title for Liverpool today. Hey. And still, it looks as though the only team to lose at this ground is going to remain to be Chelsea. Can you imagine that? This season ends and Chelsea are the only team that have lost at Portman Road. That'd be quite hilarious. Yes, you're playing Nottingham Forest tomorrow and it's going to finish 4-0 to Nottingham Forest. I'm joking. It'll finish 2-1 Forest. 2-1 Forest. Let's see, so Hurst. Excellent by Marino. Not really. I don't watch TV much, no. The only time I watch TV is when there's no football, mate. And I'm bored out my skull. No. Ooh, Odegaard got clattered there. Oh, well, he's shit, so I don't care. Foul on Saka, free kick, yes. He's been sent off. Davies has been sent off. Chris Kavanagh's showed me straight red. I didn't think he'd be sent off. Let's have a look. I think that's a yellow. I think that's harsh on Chris Kavanagh, to be honest with you. I do. I don't think that's a red card. Are we going to get any VAR replays? Because, like, for me, that does not look dangerous enough to be serious foul play. Well, it's confirmed. I don't care. Woohoo! Martinelli. He's apologising to his supporters. Yeah. So have a look at it again. It's only a slight touch on the ankle. Oh, okay. I see it now. It's right on the back. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, it's on the Achilles. Yeah, no, okay, yeah, that is a red card. Now I can see it. Now I can see the red card. Originally, it just looked like he tapped his ankle, and I was like, no way. But now I can see it's on the Achilles. Yeah, it's a red card. They're going to bring on Jack Clark, and Cameron Burgess has been withdrawn. Martinelli all day free kick. I think. Well, Rice. Zinchenko, Martinelli. We might as well drop to a back three, you know. Genuinely. We might as well play a back three because they are not doing no. Saka. Oh, what a goal it would have been. It's beautiful. Checks back. Picks that spot and the whip and the curl on the shot. Ah. What a goal it would have been by Saka. The way he hits that. It's a glorious strike of the ball. It's just off target. Oh, sorry, I forgot to change the, excuse me. 10 men. There you go. I forgot to do that. There you go. Ipswich are down to 10. Give it up. Marino, Saka, surely number 3. Oh, and again he's missed. It's a gaping goal. You've got to score. I was like, okay, here we go. Number 3. Net's going to bulge. What a ball through from Marino. Oh, Bukayo, man. I do want a third before half time, to be fair. I would like a third before half time. 3 goals each half, be nice. Nobody's there for that one. Martinelli's going to chase on Ben Johnson, though. And it's out for a throw-in. We got to Rice. But God, oh, I should have. Yeah, no, that's straight into the gloves of Palmer. Won back well. Odegaard byline. It's going to go for our throw-in. Yeah. I'm looking for a third goal before half-time. Byline. Crosses in from White. Odegaard knocks it back. Martinelli. Saliba Saka. And it's going to be a goal kick. Roger Osborne. Cup final goal scorer and winner. Against us in a final. The Tractor Boys. Many, many years ago. Many, many years ago. Martinelli. Saliba Odegaard. Nicely done B. White. Not a great effort. Tuesday with the block. Odegaard in for Saka. Straight into Palmer's gloves. 3 minutes to go to half time. 2-0 up. Fairly comfortable. Fairly comfortable. Just the one other goal in the other games. 1-0 to Fulham in Woby in that West London derby. No goals at Old Trafford. Odegaard, Trossard. White. Rice, Zinchenko. Odegaard, a ball across. Saka on again. He's missed. It's 3 times he's missed now. It's flex, I think. You know I do. You know I have a soft spot for Forest. I had one of the best nights of my season with them. Honestly, my favourite moment of this season was for sure. Honestly, it involved Ipswich. Oh yeah, this FA Cup game was mental. Mental. Party time, mate, is what that was, mate, when Sel saved that pen. That stadium went mad when Sel saved that pen. I probably would. Unless they're against us, I love them to bits. I do. I think that, yeah, they ain't going nowhere for a good long while. Hopefully they never get relegated again. Five additional minutes at the end of the first half. That is a lot of time. 5 minutes to go. Half-time score at Craven Cottage. It's Fulham 1, Chelsea 0. The goal from Alex Iwobi in the West London derby separates the two sides. Benny Blanco. Go on, B. Change your boots at half-time, mate. You're not got your shooting boots on, have you? Half-time whistle's got at Old Trafford, mate. United 0, Wolves 0. Right now, Zinchenko. Cut back nicely for Marino. Kivior. Brian Ciso. Excellent one back by Marino. Good footing. Martinelli. Marino couldn't quite get past to Anzebe. Kivior. Nudge in the back. Free kick. Foul by George Hurst. Odegaard. It's a good tackle. Couldn't get through the gap. Good tackle, as I said, though, by the Ipswich defender. Last minute of the 5 added on. Half a minute more. Saliba. White. Saka's not going to get there. Goal kick. Probably be about that'll probably be about that. Half time. It's 2-0 to the Gunners at half time. Not quite perfect. Saka missed 3 opportunities, by the way. 3 golden opportunities. Nevertheless, half time score. Ipswich 0, Arsenal 2. Let's go into our stats at half time for the Manchester United Wolves game and the Fulham Chelsea game. We'll find out as much as we can and in depth detail to the other 2 games at 2 o'clock. We need another 8 corners in the second half to trigger the price boost of £3.88 on this game. We need a Saka goal as well. Fulham have not dominated the ball against Chelsea, and Chelsea had more XG, in fact. They've had 1 big chance, Chelsea. Fulham had 0. Chelsea had more shots, and Fulham's goalkeepers had to make more saves. Fulham had more corners. Fulham had more fouls against them. And the goal, there it was. Bottom corner from Iwobi. Edge of the 18-yard box, just on the left edge lip of the D, and into the bottom right corner. That was the goal for Fulham. And Chelsea have had a few shots as well. One that went wide, one that was blocked, one that was saved, and another one that was saved. So have a look at Manchester United against Wolves and see what's going on at Old Trafford. United dominated the ball. They've got more XG, 3 shots in total for them. 1 for Wolves. Wolves' goalkeepers had to make 1 save in that game so far. 4 corners to 0 for United. And the shots are... Well, the one on target was... It crashed the bar, in fact. And it was about 25 yards out, I think. For Wolves, they've had just 1 shot, and that 1 shot went over the bar. It was from Nelson Semedo. So Fulham 1, Chelsea 0 in the West London derby. Arsenal 2-0 up here. What will happen in the second halves of our 2 p.m. kickoffs? We're going to find out soon, hopefully. And yeah, so I want 8 more corners second half. I want a few more goals, but I want a Saka goal as well. If I want to win one of the price boosts. Le Bon. Going to see some clips shortly then from the first half. Just waiting for that for now. At the moment we're just watching adverts and yeah, good first half for us really. Check the chat. And here come the clips. Yeah, dominant first half from us. Very dominant. Quite comfortable as well. They're just analysing, yeah. The goals. Trossard was a simple one. Second was a really good one, to be fair. And the Martinelli one was a really good finish. Lovely move. What a goal. The red card, yeah, my initial reaction was no, not a red, but once you see it again from that behind angle, it's into the back of the Achilles. It's very dangerous from Leith Davis, and he could have really injured Saka. Yeah. Unbelievably dangerous challenge, yeah. Really, just dangerous. So yeah, close the second half then, people. Yeah, we're halfway through the half time. Come on, you Gunners. Yeah, it's been a fairly simple first half for us. So yeah, not too much to analyse, just chilling out, enjoying the footy. Enjoying it after win as well in the Premier League, which isn't something that happens too often, to be fair. Not going to lie about it. It's not a regular occurrence that we win in the Premier League this season, unfortunately. Spuds. Ooh, very nice. Crispies. Ba, ba, ba. Terribly tasty Tyrrells, eh? Yeah, just waiting for this second half now, people. Just waiting for it. Nearly there. What's this they're advertising? Mobland, nah. Paramount Plus. Get this advertisement break over with then. Let's get ready for second half. Come on, you Gunners. Not a lot of opportunities to win the Premier League title. But we still fight on. We still want points. And the Portman Road task has been a simple one for us. Second half has begun at Old Trafford. United 0, Wolves 0. And don't forget our next game live on the channel today on Super Sunday is going to be Leicester City as they face Liverpool at 4:30. And tomorrow, Monday Night Football returns. It's Spurs against Nottingham Forest. A cracker at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Live on the channel from 7:45. Kicks off at 8 o'clock. And the exact same rolling order for Tuesday and Wednesday as Manchester City face Aston Villa in a rescheduled game. Once again at 8 o'clock, 7:45 you can join us. And the same rolling order for Wednesday as well. 7:45, 8 o'clock kickoff. And it's Wednesday at 8 o'clock for Arsenal who take on Crystal Palace, which is our next game. And it will be the last game for Arsenal live on the channel before hopefully I get to go to the Emirates for PSG, my final hurrah of the season. Of course, it would have been a case of of me going to Southampton as well on the final day, but due to a hen do, I'm unable to do that because I'm having to look after the dogs. So Palace, PSG, and who knows where we can go. So yes, believe you me, I was planning to go to Southampton for the final day of the season. This will probably be the last season, though, where I am here and live for the final day. And don't forget as well, a bit of a while away, but Wednesday, the 18th of June, is where we get to unveil all of our plans for next season and start to make the plans as the new fixtures for the next Premier League season are released. And why am I looking ahead so soon? Because I know that there is just simply nothing left in this Premier League season for us. It is a season for us where it's Champions League or nothing. But here, the best we can do is get a few more goals against Ipswich. So Enciso is replaced by Jack Taylor. Here we go then, second half about to get underway. Let's get some more goals, make me happy, put a smile on my face, and we move on to Palace next. Come on. Saliba. Forward to Erdegaard. Zinchenko. To Martinelli. Marino. Oh. Get a corner. We'll take the corner. Came off Dara O'Shea. Nice Erdegaard. Zinchenko. Erdegaard across. Oh. Bit of a corner. Yeah, short corner routine, trying to open them up. Dominant start, second half. Yeah, we've been dominant all the way through. Trossard lays it off for Saka. Should have shot. Zinchenko for Martinelli. Byline. And Tawanzebe with a block. It's a third successive corner. Takes the tally up to 6 for us. Another short routine. Not a big fan of them, but I don't really mind. In a game as easy as this. Rice. Zinchenko. Martinelli. Lovely movement. Erdegaard. Yeah, we're petting them back. They can't get out. If this stays 2-0, I'll be amazed, you know. Then what? Odegaard slips it through. And it's a goal kick. Out for our throw-in. There's Ethan Nwanieri and Miles Lewis-Skelly, both of them on the bench today. Probably will stay there as well, would have thought. Super Mick Arteta. I can hear the fans chanting up there. They did give you a nice big away end at Portsmouth Road. Must admit. Odegaard twisting, he slipped. Marino, yeah, completely is out to Morsey there. Challenge was meaty but fair. That's a foul. Yeah, Morsey should push Marino over after he committed the foul. Chris Kavanagh's already given the free kick, so no need for that. Chris Kavanagh's just sorting it out. There's no need for that from Morsey on Marino. Like I said, Chris Kavanagh already gave the free kick. And Morsey just pushes Marino to the ground. Completely no need for it. Grabs his leg, there you go. Yeah, Rice did well. Abel throwing, yeah. Sleeve was pulling Sailor's shirt. Could have been a risky one. Held on to Jack Taylor's shirt for about 10 seconds there, Saliba. Nevertheless, Odegaard to Saka. Go on, B drive to the byline. He'll get the cross in and the header. It was kept from going out. Yeah. Hurst was dragged to the ground there. I suppose it's something for the home fans to enjoy. He's conceded a few fouls. Rice. Saka. We're playing it nice and cool and calm at Portman Road. All the time in the world. And not a single bit of Ipswich threat. Taken down lovely by Rice and Saka. Saka cuts it back for Rice. White. Rice. Yeah, they're playing a sort of a low block at the minute. It's easy to cut them open though. Saka to Rice. Saliba. There we go. Let's see a bit of trickery. Let's get a goal. Almost 10 minutes gone in the first half. I mean, to say the second half, and we've now had 10 minutes gone. Odegaard slips it through. Gonna come back from Rice. Go on, Declan. We'll see more goals here. We're dominating, but let's get some goals. See that net bulge. There's the ball. It's a good catch by Palmer. Alex Palmer. I thought they were going to stay on the bench, but Nwanieri and Lewis Skelly both getting ready, and we've had... No, we haven't had a goal alert. I thought we had a goal alert then, but we haven't. And I'm just going to have a look, see if there's any more that's offside, surely. Hurst wide. I think he was offside anyway. Fulham still won up against Chelsea in the West London derby. I've just seen if we'll see Ipswich anymore this season. I don't think we will. Will we see Ipswich again? Doesn't look that way. Doesn't look like we'll see Ipswich again in the Premier League after today. Doesn't look like there's going to be an opportunity to watch them again. For Nwanieri. Ethan, good take. Oh yeah, Saka hasn't scored. Price boost is gone. White, what a ball across. It was really powerful ball across, but gobbled up by Palmer. Decent claim by Alex Palmer. Lewis Skelly to Zinchenko. Nearly played 15 minutes second half. Still not really had a massive goal scoring opportunity second half. But we've been dominant. Very dominant. Ethan. It's going to go to the byline. Took a nick, I think. No corner. Saka's getting some ice, isn't he, on that Achilles, yeah. There we are. Plenty of ice on that. Yeah, well, the red card challenged on the Achilles of Saka. Yeah, just had a camera angle of him getting the ice pack strapped to his leg. Here's Trossard. Cross is delicious. And it's still going to be kept alive by Lewis Skelly in the end. No, not quite. Cleared away by Ipswich. An hour gone. And 15 minutes gone in the second half. Still no goals yet. Still 2-0 Arsenal. And Fulham are still 1-0 up against Chelsea in that West London derby. Speaking of Chelsea, we'll see them in action twice in the next 2 game weeks upcoming. They're playing Everton at 12:30 on Saturday. And then on Sunday, the 4th of May, they are playing Liverpool, who by then might be champions. And we'll also see Chelsea in action on Sunday, the 11th of May, in a 12 o'clock kickoff when they go to face Newcastle. And remember, for those final 2 game weeks, game weeks 36 and game weeks 37, on the Super Sundays, any games that kick off at 2:15 will not be live on the channel. Only games that kick off at 2 o'clock or 2:05, and no later than 2:05 on a Package A Super Sunday will be live on Realltom Football. So it'll be the 12 o'clock and the 4:30 on Sunday the 11th, and I think we'll do the same rolling order again on Sunday the 18th of May as well. Oh, chance for Ipswich. Blocking by Rice. Iwanieri, 26 minutes to go in. Just under, actually. Nevertheless. Sleeper to Trossard. And Erdogan. Kick on the byline. It's still goalless at Old Trafford. It's still goalless in that game at Old Trafford. And still just 1-0 to Fulham in that West London derby. Will we get any more goals at 2 o'clock on this afternoon? It is a rather peaceful kind of Super Sunday. It's two games live on Sky that are of a relaxed kind of nature, not really big games, and then there's 2 others as well. A massive West London derby, of course, not on telly today. Ranieri. Benny White. Benny Blanco. Oh God, Ethan, come on. Let's open him up. I want a bit more than 2. Odegaard to Martinelli, just getting in the back of the net now. I want to see a goal. Deflection. Be a corner. How many corners we had stats-wise? In fact, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The price boost is gone. Saka ain't scored. Yeah, we're dominating the ball. 79% to 21%. Absolutely dominant from us. Right, this Trossard. It will go for a corner. I think it will. Down the left. Yep, it will. Martinelli, good effort from range. Big block in there from the Ipswich defender. And it's 22 minutes to go here in this game at Portman Road. Right, Odegaard. Oh, we lost the ball. Instantly won back by Skelly. Rice deflection. Another corner. Can't think it came off to Anzebe. It's not been great this second half, has it? Rice to Trossard, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Bum, bum, bang, bang. 3-0. Finally, we get a goal in the second half. Lovely finish by Trossard. His second of the day. Come on. One more. We'll take a 4-0. Lovely jubblet. Great finish by Trossard. Goes through the legs of one of the defenders. Yeah. Nutmeg on their way through. Underneath the goalie. Back of the net for Trossard. He might as well get a hat-trick today, Leo. The game was won already, but yeah, like I said, just want to see goals this second half, and up until that point, it's been a bit of a non-event. You know, a nothing half really, but something to sweeten the soup a little bit. Zinchenko, yeah, nice and slow ball. Ipswich are just not holding a threat. Oh, they've never had a threat in this game, Ipswich. Trossard slipped it through, but to whom? One back by Rice. Out for the throw. And changes. I think are going to be happening soon. Yep, now. Martinelli's coming on. Could be going off. Yeah, good performance from you, mate. Got a goal. Well done. He's being replaced by Dinosaur. Raheem Sterling. Yeah. So Dinosaur for Martinelli. And Tierney is coming on for Declan Rice. And a goal at Old Trafford. And one after the night at Old Trafford on Thursday against Lyon. That might not go down too well. It is a goal for Wolves at Old Trafford. A big goal for Wolves. And it's Pablo Sarabia 13 minutes from time. 1-0 to Wolves at Old Trafford. Big goal. Big goal back at Old Trafford there. Will it be another defeat for United, or will they respond like they did from 2 down at one point against Lyon? Let's see. So 1-0 to Wolves, 1-0 to Fulham, 3-0 to us. Lewis Skelly. Ranieri. Yeah, get it to Trossard. He's going to want his third goal. He'll want that hat-trick, Trossard. It's a game where he can get one. "15 minutes to go." See what the chat's saying. Fraser's here. Little old Arsenal beat a European giant. Ipswich is not a European giant. Rattle, what's going on here? What? Rattled? I know you had a bit of falling out, but I'm a bit confused as to what's going on here. Yep, I know, mate. I've already seen it. Wolves 1-0, Pablo Sarabia with the goal at Old Trafford. And Fulham are still leading Chelsea by just the one singular goal to nil in that West London derby. Here's Ranieri. Zinchenko. Ball through from Trossard. It's Dinosaur. Flags up. Goal at Fulham. 2-0. I believe flags up. In fact, it's the opposite way round. 1-1. So Tariq George has scored a Chelsea equaliser. And it's 1-1 in the West London derby. Through Tariq George. I want to see Trossard get an hat-trick. I'd like to see a fourth goal. About 11 minutes to go here. And Fraser and Flicks just stop bickering and make friends again. Yes, there is only one FDT. He's a fan of the soon-to-be European champions. And so am I. Lewis Skelly. Skelly! Fraser just sent me an L on direct messages. Fraser and Flixer fell out. Didn't realise I had a corner then. Short routines in Chenko. Edge of the area, Eve and Nwanyeri. It's a goal kick, I think. I can imagine it's just chaos between you lot behind the scenes, isn't it? Chaos behind the scenes. Ipswich changes. It's one of those sleepy games. Comfortable. Cajuste and Hurst replaced by Liam Delap and Luongo.
Not impressed by the landing, Thomas, at all.
About 8 minutes and 20 seconds here left of this. Yeah, it's been a very easy game for us, to be fair. Ipswich just shite at Portman Road. Yeah, they've not touched us. I think Sterling just caught one of the Ipswich players there. Yeah, Chris Cavan has given up them a free kick. They're not going to do that, and that's not CP5. It's who's that then? 37. It's one of the young guns. Might be Nath Butler Oyedeji. It is. It's Nathan Butler Oyedeji coming on for about 7 minutes here. Replacing Trossard. No hat-trick for him. The brace. 7 minutes to go. Good win. Comfortable. Almost certain to get a clean sheet. Going into that Crystal Palace game on Wednesday. And then after that, it'll be 6 days of rest before PSG. Stephen Emmanuel. Ben White. afternoon stroll in Ipswich. I've spent probably about half an hour to 3/4 of an hour in Ipswich this year. And that was quite simply waiting at the train station for a rail replacement coach to take me to Norwich and back again. I did have a nice view, though, on the coach going out to Norwich of Portman Road. Right across from the train station is Portman Road in Ipswich. And only a short walk from the Norwich train station is Carrow Road as well. Oh, direct free kick here. Zinchenko. If only this was going to be Rice. Zinchenko hits the wall. Go on, Ethan. Ethan Nwaneri. He's one of our own. Then White. Odegaard drags the shot inside of the post. And Chelsea have turned it around. Well, this is a surprise. One in which I did not see coming. Chelsea now lead 2-1 at Craven Cottage in that West London derby. And Sterling, Dinosaur. In fact, it wasn't Dinosaur, it was Butler, but the Oyejeji who got that one out of his feet. Not a bad effort from the youth. Tipped over by Alex Palmer, and Pedro Neto is the goal scorer of that Fulham set, of that Chelsea goal. Potentially the winner at Craven Cottage. Dinosaur, edge of the box. Nwaneri, number 4 perhaps. Deflection. And it's our 4th goal. And it's absolutely job done now. That is the cherry on the icing on the cake this afternoon at Portman Road in what quite literally has been a Sunday afternoon stroll on Easter Sunday. And now if we can hit 5 against Palace, it'd be 9 goals in 2 games. Ready to go for PSG. One of the easiest games to have straight after being in the Bernabeu and winning. And if we do hit 5, 4 or 5 at the Emirates on Wednesday, that will be a grand total of, I believe, 10 or 11 goals in 3 games, which wouldn't be too bad for us, would it? Can we get a 5th now to make it even better? Here's Odegaard. Ben White. Odegaard clipped it in. Nwaneri couldn't get there. If we get a fifth, that'll be 6-0 to Arsenal over the 2 games this season. It was quite a miserable and boring game at the Emirates. It's been exactly the same here, but with goals. And I wanted 3 in each half. I wanted 6, but it's been 2 in each half. So plus 4 minutes for a 4-0 scoreline. But nonetheless, this job is done. We might as well start our preparations for our next stream, which is going to be Leicester City against Liverpool, live on Realltom 4:15. You can join us. It's a 4:30 kickoff at the King Power Stadium. So it's finished at Craven Cottage, and Chelsea have completed a late turnaround on Fulham. And the final score is Fulham 1, Chelsea 2. And it's a win apiece for the West London side this season. And Tierney, big deflection. It'll be a big corner now. Short corner, Odegaard, Sterling. Zinchenko. Hit it well, but not quite on target. Last 90 seconds now. And Ipswich will probably want the final whistle. It's been definitely our easiest game of the season. It's been so comfortable. I've not had a single drop of panic in my head all afternoon. It has been a nice, peaceful and gentle Easter Sunday. And it's finished at Old Trafford. Wolverhampton Wanderers have beaten Manchester United by a singular goal to them. I believe that's a league double for Wolves over United this season. What a win for Vitor Pereira's men. And West Ham will drop to 17th after their failure to beat Southampton yesterday. And Wolves' win at Old Trafford. Final whistle once again. Wolves getting a 1-0 victory at Old Trafford. It looks as though it's going to be a super Sunday for the away sides. Arsenal, Wolves, Chelsea. And the whistle's gone early. Doesn't matter. So comfortable. 4-0 could have been more. Next up, Leicester City against Liverpool live on the channel. Join us in around about 80 minutes time. Leicester City against Liverpool to finish off the Super Sunday. Next.